Hi guys, I'm Tina and welcome to my channel, Truth and Justice. Just thought I'd come on here and say a few things. I always thought, I wasn't good enough or that I deserved good things in my life. So for a really long time, I settled for second best in relationships and in life. I've been guided by my ancestors and the divine to step up and learn to love myself wholeheartedly. Learn to say no and create good, solid boundaries for myself. When I didn't have good boundaries, I was such a people pleaser. And I would literally go to any lengths to help everyone else and always put myself last. Actually, I didn't put myself anywhere. I knew how to uplift others and inspire them, but I had no idea I had to truly inspire myself first before I could be truly inspired myself. At the age of 14, I started smoking pot, marijuana, and drank on weekends with others, wanting to belong and fit in, as I felt so awkward and I felt like a misfit growing up. Drugs and alcohol gave me a place of escape from reality and how I felt. I didn't like how I felt. At 14, I didn't like who I was, what I looked like, or how anything was going for me. I couldn't work out why I didn't have friends or why people didn't accept me, or I just knew that there was something completely different about myself. I even started thinking I may have even been an alien. I just didn't think I even belonged on the planet at one stage there. But I have no idea when I crossed over that invisible line and became a full-time addict, alcoholic. But where it led me was a far worse place in the end than where I originally came from. I did a live post a while ago. I told my story. Then I deleted it, realizing that there are a lot of people or souls that love to use other people's information against them by twisting truths and creating falsehoods, either to make themselves feel okay or to be just plain horrible, as they don't or are unable to see others become happy and move forward or away from the past. I was always living in the past as an addict alcoholic, speaking of the past, always wanting all the good memories to reoccur again and again. I told myself in my 30s I'd stop partying at the age of 40. I had just turned 41 when I got into my first rehab. I'm now 52, and in those 12 years, I've had to go through a process of working out what no longer served me. So I was in and out of rehab, detox centers, and I kept going back to addiction as it was familiar, and getting clean and sober and staying that way seemed so foreign and hard. With the word hope always in my thoughts and my heart, I'm now clean and sober. I haven't done it alone. The only thing I have done alone is making that decision. I had to choose me. I was basically loved back to life through through 2 programs and attending meetings and finding myself a higher power, and in the beginning, my higher power was the universal law of love. Then it became a tree. And then it became Mother Nature. And it is a God of your own understanding. And to me, God is everything, and He's in everyone. And he's just everything. He is the sunset and the sunrise. He is the mountains. He is the sand. He is the beach. He is the air. He is the fire. He is your dog. He is everything. And He's in everybody and everyone. And I have to, and I do. I adhere to that program. It's a 12-step program, and I adhere to that program. It's what keeps me from going back from where I came from, and I certainly don't want to ever do that. There's been lots of obstacles and curveballs since I've been sober, and life can be a roller coaster ride, up and down. And on some occasions, that roller coaster ride's even gone sideways. I had to learn to deal with how I felt and accept that I am okay as a person, and so much more. I learned that I am so much more than I could have ever imagined. I'm unique, I'm a miracle, I'm kind, I'm loving, resilient, determined, sensual, beautiful, a survivor. And with that, I'm just going to leave it there. But everybody can have what's been freely given to me. And that's the gift of a miracle of life. I got on my knees and asked for help, and help was delivered. And it's not in my time, it's in the divine's time. And it took 12 years. Well, actually, it took 8 because I'm 4 years sober. So in and out, up and down, different detoxes, different rehabs, different ways of trying to see if I could do it. Other ways, tried changing my drinks, tried drinking less, tried drinking more, tried lots of things. But going back to my meetings and staying in meetings and was the best thing that happened to me. Those people in those meetings love me back to life. And now the divine has put me on this path where I am eternally grateful and at peace with myself, with those around me, with my past, because I choose not to close the door on my past because it's part of my story. And what I've come to learn is sometimes in life, we have to let go of the old to make way of the new. Blessings and love and light to you all. Subscribe and share and like. Love conquers all in the end. Amen. Straight.